It's your girl Chiquita B, and you are now tuned in to the Lee and Ken Show.
Okay. Nowadays it's really cool to not know how to rap. These record labels taking anybody out the trap. These niggas selling they soul knowing that it's a trap. These rappers mentally slaves with labels on their back. These women popping they pussy just to go pay the bills. Or invest in some bundles, maybe copping some heels. And I ain't judging you, baby, nah, shit, I'm just saying.
For those who don't know you, let our viewers know who you are.
Well, this is your girl Chiquita B, aka your fave MC. And I'm pretty much a female rapper / R&B singer, but I haven't gotten to the R&B side too much yet, so that's pretty much who I am.
So, how long you been doing music?
I've been writing for a while. I've been writing since like my 7th grade year, but I've been recording since 2011, so.
You was born and raised here in us?
I was Dallas born, Austin raised. I moved down here when I was like 2 years old, so.
I know I felt like a good vibe from you when you walked in.
Yeah. Really? You must be from Dallas.
Yeah.
Hey. No, that's right.
What part of Austin you grew up in?
I grew up on the northeast, off of Tulane and Loyola. So.
Do you think how you the part of Austin you grew up in, or just growing up in Austin, like how is that a part of your music? Like how did that mold you into who you are?
Yeah, I definitely say it played a big part in who I am as an artist. My bad.
Good.
Yeah, it definitely played a big part in who I am today. I mean, I'm versatile, but I would definitely say like where you hear my rough side, I guess that's what you want to call it. That's where that came from, me growing up on the northeast side of Austin. But I mean, to be honest with you, Austin, the hoodness, it goes to a limit, you know. It's not like real gangster down here, ain't like when you're in Chicago, but yeah, I would say a lot of my family from outside of Austin played a big part in who I am, you know, too, as well, because I came up around them a lot. So, you know.
How do you feel about the state of music here in Austin right now? Like, you like where it's at, like where it's going, or?
Yeah, I would like to say I like where it's going. I wouldn't say I like where it's at, but I like where it's going. I see a lot of different artists really, you know, putting themselves in a position to go to the next level. You know, they're not trying to be local artists forever, and like, you know, I salute that, because a lot of people are comfortable with just being well known here in the city, and I see a lot of people making moves, you know, outside of the city, and that's really dope. So
yeah, not to be negative or anything. Like, I heard about you, I see a lot of people reposting things you do, but like I tell people, since I've been back here, I don't really see a lot of local artists like doing anything. And I could not just be in the mix too, so yeah. You know,
I mean, I guess that probably would, you not being from Austin probably plays a part in that as well. You know, I guess just because I'm from here that I know more people on the scene, probably that could be the case, you know. I feel like I really don't name drop, but you know, you got people like Kid Jones, you got people like G-Jet, you got people like Kenny G, you know, they're making moves outside of the city, inside the city, you know. I don't know, I look at people like that and I'm like, okay, it's possible, you know. So
what motivates you? Like, what keep you going?
I mean, just the fact that I've been doing this since 2011 and I haven't gave up yet. I know that's not a long time, but a lot of people start off and they could be really talented and they just give up on themselves because they not really willing to hustle and really get a lot of doors shut in their face, you know. So like, I'm not scared to fail, because like, I know at the end of the day it's really gonna get me somewhere. So just the fact that I still just am able to get up and make the decision to invest in myself and maybe fail at doing that, you know, and then I can bounce back from that. It just, I don't know, that's really what motivates me. I guess I motivate myself. I'm self-motivated.
Hey, sometimes we gotta motivate ourselves. You know? Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and be like, I got this.
Yeah, for real.
You know.
Who's that one person in your family that keep you going? I feel like everybody got that one person. And it may not even be a family member. It can be a close friend that just always in your corner no matter what.
I would say my mama. she like a strong black queen to me, you know? Like, she's always inspired me to be, like, very independent and to really, like, set a goal and accomplish it, you know? So
I know in Houston they have like a female movement. They always do a lot of work together and things like that. Do you work with other female artists here in Austin?
Well, I've worked with people like Prissy. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her. She's another female rapper. I worked with people like Alicia Lani. I've worked with Stacey Russell. And Alicia Lani and Stacey Russell right now, they doing their things, you know? So, I haven't worked with too many females, but the females I have worked with, I you know, they on the same shit that I'm on. Like, you know, I'm really doing this, you know?
Who's some artists that they can be on or coming up or whoever that you look up to that you kind of look at and be like, all right, yeah, that's why I do this?
They could already be on?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Well,
can be anybody.
Even though she's younger than me, her hustle is crazy. I don't know if you're familiar with Tink G out of Chicago.
Oh, yeah, she hard. Yeah.
No, for real, I swear, like, I feel like once I get to her level, me and her gonna be best friends looking at her. That's weird. She probably like, I don't know this bitch, but like, I love her.
Nah, she hard. Like, I mess with her. Yeah, she like, real hard.
I love her because she's so versatile. She sings and she raps, and I like the message that she has for everybody. And it's like, you don't find too many people like that, you know?
Yeah.
You got people that's really just out here doing it, and just because they got the body or the face and they get the attention, they riding their wave. And then you got other people that's really doing it because they talented and they really make an effect on the people that they speaking to. You know what I mean? So that's why I fuck with her. So that's who I would say I look up to.
I mess with that. Yeah, she hard. So what's your creative process like? Do you hear a beat, then write to it, or you already have something wrote, then you wait till you find the right beat, or?
It really could be both, but to me, I'm kind of backward. I like to write first and then go find a beat. A lot of people like to hear a beat and just kind of let that inspire what they're going to write about, but I like to write first and then find a beat that inspires those lyrics, you know, to just match with it, you know? So it's just like, that's kind of the process I like to do.
You rather be in the recording process or be on stage?
I would say on stage. I like recording, but I think being on stage is a whole lot more fun.
What's your most memorable moment on stage?
Most memorable moment on stage. Damn. I'm trying to think. I probably would say when I opened up for Naughty by Nature. That performance was pretty dope. Yeah, like I just got like a really, really dope crowd reaction. That was like my first time opening up in front of like a whole bunch of people, you know. I'm used to maybe 100 plus. It was a lot of people in that crowd that night, so it was like really dope.
And being here in Austin, you have one of the biggest music festivals to come right here in your backyard, right. South by Southwest. How do you feel that benefits your career?
Well, the fact that I don't have to fly down here.
Yeah.
I just have to travel about 20 minutes, find a parking spot, and get to it.
Yeah.
I know the people down here in the city already, so even if I don't get on any official South by Southwest events, I'm on at least 10 that week because I know the people that's putting on the events down here and they fuck with the movement. So, I mean, I benefit from it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, you're here in my city, and then, you know, people looking for studios to record it, or producers, or whatever, or even if they want to work with a dope artist, here I am, you know. Or if you need them connects to know where to go record it or whatever, I got you, because I know people like that. So, you know, it benefits to really be able to, like, indulge in all the festivities in my own city.
So you have one line in your song where you say you starting to wonder, you know, if you really touching people with your music. Like, so how important is that for you to really, your music and words to really reach somebody and change their mindset or their life or something like that?
Well, I've always been like a really deep thinker and writer, and I always felt like if you're gonna say something, then you might as well say something that's gonna touch somebody. You know, and like, you know, I was a poet before I started doing this rapping shit, and you know, I always tried to talk about stuff that people could relate to, And so when I started rapping, I said that's still my main goal. I want to say something that's gonna touch somebody. You know, everybody can come up with a song that's gonna make everybody put their hands up and jump around in the club and act crazy. But you know, sometimes you just need to be able to turn something on that's gonna take you from there to there and elevate your mind, or at least, you know, let you know that somebody else is going through the same thing you're going through. So that's just pretty much where I be at. And if I can't do that, then I feel like, what's the point of me making music?
Yeah, I feel like that too. Music really supposed to, you know, reach people and touch them. Sometimes you gotta go from 2 Chainz to J. Cole and you know, get your mind right.
Right, ain't nothing wrong with 2 Chainz, but when you going through it, you can't listen to 2 Chainz.
I feel like it's a song or an artist for every emotion that you go through. So that's dope. Are you single right now?
Yes, I am. Single and loving it. Yes.
How you feel about relationships and chasing your dream, like being in a relationship and chasing your dream?
Relationships, I really don't think too much of it right now, because I'm not worried about that. I feel like sometimes being in a relationship and trying to chase your dreams at the same time can be kind of distracting, because you got to put a lot of energy into chasing your dreams, and sometimes that person is expecting a whole lot more from you than what you can actually give them. So I really don't think much of relationships at all right now. I'm just focusing on me and my craft.
Yeah, I feel that, because I also believe, because when you're in a relationship, you always got to think about somebody else. And when you're out here grinding and chasing your dreams, sometimes you just got to up and go. You can be chilling 1 second and get a call, like, oh, I got to go hit the studio right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship, you got to, hey, you know, I got to leave, babe. Like, you good.
And then you gotta understand, like, being a female, even being a male doing this stuff, you have fans, you know what I mean? And a lot of dudes can't take that because they expect all your fans to be females. They like, why you gotta work with dudes? Why you gotta be in the studio with dudes? Go work with a female. What?
So do you feel any past relationships, whether being boyfriend or just a homie or something like that, impacted your career? I mean, your music and the things you talk about in your music.
Yeah, it has. Probably more in the beginning where I started making music, but now I try not to let that, you know, because I started feeling like, I understand that a lot of times artists are supposed to write about and rap about what they're really going through in life, but then I started being like, I don't want to give these fools that much credit in my music. I'm not going to rap about this motherfucker. No. So, like, you know, I try not to let that impact, you know, what I got going on with my music. Try and stay more on a positive tip nowadays.
For the people, you know, want to follow you, keep up with you, what's your Instagram, Snap, just all your social media?
Everything is pretty much Chiquita B, which is CHAKEETAB. That's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and my Facebook is Chiquita Bonita. So the Bonita is BANITA, Chiquita Bonita.
Is there anything you're working on now that we can expect soon, or?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that. I'm actually starting to record my new video to my new song I just released called Forever Love. And that should be out by Valentine's Day. So all my love birds, be looking out for that.
And that's another thing I like about you. I notice you have a lot of visuals. Like, that's dope.
Oh, well, I don't think I have enough.
I think they help a lot.
Yeah.
I actually sat and watched all the videos that I found. So I think you have a lot of visuals. So
thank you.
That really helped.
Be looking out for more in the future, and I am also working on my EP called Too Incomparable, and I don't want to put an exact date on it, but be looking out for it before the summertime hits.
Well, since you told me, and now I have another question. So where'd that name come from?
That's funny. Too Incomparable came from my first project, which was called Incomparable, and the 2 just stands for the second part of that project. And initially that Incomparable came from me and my homegirls. I know it's corny, but me and my homegirls back in the day, we used to call ourselves the Incomparables or whatever, and we like all like just kind of came up with a name for ourselves, and that's where Chiquita came from. And so, like, once I started working on my project, I just kept the name Chiquita, and I kept the incomparable part of my group name from back then.
Okay.
So,
Well, I appreciate you coming through. So if there's anything else you want to let the people know, you can go ahead and do that.
I mean, yeah, just please be looking out for my new visual that I'll be dropping, and please look out for my EP that I'll be dropping sometime soon before the summertime hits. So, and follow me at CHAKEETAB.
Appreciate it. When that EP come out, you got to come back and see us again.
Yeah, so y'all can give me a review or something.
Yeah, we got you. We do all that.
Yeah.
What up, it's your boy Boosie Badass. You already know, keep it locked into the Lynn Ken Show all the time. You know what's poppin', Lynn Ken Show.